Hello, Libra. How are you doing? Good, I hope. Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, yeah. And I'm spilling cards. I'm going to spill some cards for y'all. All right. I did, as I told Virgo, I forgot my glasses, but I can still see you. I can still do it. So what we're going to do, Virgo, Libra. Oh my gosh. Get it together, Cindy. Get it together. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. I already cleared the air with my singing bowl. So it is your energy. Okay. We are going into the Unknown Animal Spirit deck. We're going to see what energy is coming towards you, how it makes you feel, what energy it puts you into. And then we're going to explore the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies of both of you. Both these energy, your energy and whatever is coming towards you energy. To kind of get, how is this playing out? What's going on? What is your person or situation opportunity? How is it harnessing its masculine and feminine energy? And how are you? And then, ooh, the sun. I like that at the bottom. This is my Starman Tarot, inspired by David Bowie, and that's going to come in at the end. Just like a card or two to kind of put the story together. So it's mostly oracle cards in this reading this week. So very deeper messages. It's all about, like, energy. Time is not linear. Energy is mutable, baby. So let's go. Let's go, Libra. I'm just warning you, though, lately I've been getting into some very romantic little Christmassy. Why is that like that? Something flipped. It's the crocodile. Your person is crocodile. Oh, that energy. That's interesting. Your person, the situation is Kritza person is crocodile. Yeah, it feels very much like... I wonder if it just got dark. Yeah, it did. The clouds rolled in. Now it's hard for me to see. So the crocodile, its water energy is sultry, baby. Somebody's watching you. That's all I'm going to say right now. Somebody is watching you. I want to see, I don't want to... Somebody wants clarity on you is what I want to say. Somebody's trying to get some clarity here. Someone is trying to get some clarity. This person too, I feel like they know a lot. It's a crocodile. It's one of the few animals on the planet that hasn't changed in evolution for like 1 billion years or something, right? Like, it's pretty much good the way it is. It doesn't need to change. It's got its little niche in the ecosystem. And it has not needed to adjust or alter that in any way up to this point. Let's put it that way. This person is pretty good at doing whatever it is they do. Managing whatever relationships they have. But they not sure. This is interesting. They're not sure who to be with you, which I don't really like. Why do you need to be someone? I know we all put on little masks and stuff, or, we do that to protect usually private, intimate, vulnerable areas of ourselves. I mean, you don't go to the grocery store and act exactly the way you do with your family at home, right? Like, you put on little pretense, and it's a little bit like that, but it's a little more than that. Like, they're not sure who to be around you. I want to drop the card. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. It is almost like you are pushing this person to a new level of evolution. The crocodile doesn't know how to do it. Never how to do it. I'm just a crocodile. I chomp up shit and I eat it. And I go into the water and I hide for the next thing to eat. It's a little predatory, no? It's pretty predatory. But it can't get you. why, Libra, why it's not able to get you. The eyes are so prominent in this picture. Oh man, I feel like this person's eyes kind of freak you out. They're freaking me out. Like it's like this person either has like, I want to say very green eyes, hazel, excuse me, or thank you. I heard some people say bless you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. And like almost a yellowish brown. I don't know what you call that. I've kind of seen it. It's a very light, I've seen it in dogs. And I don't mean that in any sort of a derogative way. Like I've seen that in dogs. They have like, sometimes they'll have almost like this yellowy brown eye color. And it's striking because it seems so bright. This person's eyes are like that. They are like that. And they might stare a lot. They might stare a lot. And I don't think they think there's anything wrong with staring a lot. Because it's who they've always been. That's why they don't know how to be with you. Who they should be with you. I'm getting kind of a work vibe here with this crocodile, to be honest. I'm getting kind of a work vibe. Let's see. What kind of energy are you in? Oh, what's that? Well, good for you. You are being you. I love it. It's the butterfly card. Excuse me. It is air energy. So you are in your own element here, which is why they can't figure you out. So don't change anything about that, Libra, because they can't figure you out. They don't know how to be. I don't know how to catch a butterfly. The crocodile's thinking, how do I catch a butterfly? How do I do that? I can't. The butterfly's too elusive. It just flies just over the water, and just as I'm about to come out, it's gone. It's like, I can't get this butterfly. This person really does want you for some reason. What do they want, though? That's the question. They want to understand you better. That's obvious for me. This person wants to understand you much better than they do. And they don't know who to be with you, though. It's, it is a work thing. Okay, so now it's coming. They don't know who to be with you. Remember I did say earlier on, like, you know, the how you behave at the grocery store is not how you behave at home with your family. Like, you know, it's not like a full-on different person, but it's a little more reserved. You're not all out there. Like, even if you go out with your kids, you'll still try to, you know, like, it's not like all of a sudden, you shouldn't say that. I remember I was reading a meme or something once about some kid and they were describing their mom. It's like, everyone thinks my mom is this wonderful person because when we're not at home, she is. But then as soon as we get home, she's always yelling at us and telling us to do this and telling us to do that. So it could be a little bit like that, right? So the work thing that I'm getting with this person is, they either want to be like a friend to you, like you really intrigue them. You really have them thinking. They want to be like a friend to you, or they maybe romantic. It feels more like friendship. They really want to connect with you. Like if this person, you feel like this person makes you uncomfortable the way they stare. Some people are innately drawn to things that are so different from them. Even if it's like, there's no way that friendship would work. Well, I mean, come on. What kind of a fairy tale is this? The crocodile and the butterfly. It is very different energy. Some people are so drawn to things that are so different from them. You could be like culturally different. This person, I want to say, could be Sikh, and you could be like Christian Chinese. Like it's very different, and they are so intrigued by you. But you're in a situation with them. It kind of feels like work. Maybe it's school. I don't know if most of my subscribers and viewers are, the majority are between like 44 and 60, I think. And then we have some on the outskirts of those ages. So, well, some of you could be going back to school, some of you could work at school. But there's a certain persona that this person needs to take on in the situation where they're with you, where they run into you, where they see you, where they encounter you, you interact. But they don't want that persona. So they're trying to figure out, how can I be Butterfly's friend? How can I be Libra's friend? How can I change this dynamic? Because they sit very naturally in this crocodile energy. Like, it feels like their energy. This could be someone who is, they're a very dominant personality. They are a very dominant personality, Libra. What's on the bottom here is the fish. Ooh, interesting. More water energy. I get Pisces energy out of that. That's the, kind of like, yeah, for me, that card. But the underline is needing, that's interesting. The underline is, oh, okay. The underline energy of this reading is needing to, with that card for me, it's about being in a pond that's too small, and there's a cycle change here that's needed, and you need to expand. You need to get into a bigger pond. So I feel like you, particularly harnessing this butterfly energy, that you've done that. You've already gone through some sort of transformation. This is part of what makes you so intriguing. You've gone through some sort of transformation. You've had a cycle change here. And you're doing great. And this crocodile's like, how do I get that? Like, I need to know Libra better. How are they doing this? My pond is too small. I need to do what Libra's doing. I need to have this cycle change. So let's see with the divine masculine energy. What divine, this is going to tell us much more. What divine masculine energy is this crocodile individual energy in right now? No, they didn't fall, so I'm going to let them go. Oh. Okay, we got one. Wow, guidance. Oh, yeah, okay. I kind of felt it, but I wasn't sure. I think this person is likely older than you, which makes a lot of sense with the crocodile. It's one of the oldest species on the planet. They're older than you. They're most likely, too, in a very dominant position, like a boss. It's not so easy for this person to leap into new ponds anymore, I'm getting. Oh. So this person wants to. They don't know how to be who. I always feel so sympathetic for some of the energy coming towards who I'm reading for, because I'm like, oh. Yeah, they're struggling with this. They're stuck. I feel so bad. They're kind of stuck. They're kind of stuck. I wouldn't typically get that from Odin, but with this crocodile card and the energy, like what I'm feeling coming in with this person is stuck. They've probably gotten as high up as they're going to get. You're not as high as they are yet, but they can see that you're going to be one day. You're definitely going to be, but you're going to be because you do things differently from them. I mean, you're fluttering around, you're the butterfly, and they're like sitting under the water waiting for opportunities to come to them. There's the difference. Our matey is the difference. They are waiting for opportunities to come to them. That's how they've always done it. But you don't. Or you haven't. You have been reaching for opportunities. And I want to say, like, sometimes the opportunities worked out and sometimes it hasn't. But you seem to, somehow, you bounce back from that. Like, how do you do that? This crocodile does not get that. Like, how are you doing that? How did you put yourself out there? It didn't work. And you're still moving forward. Like, how did you do that? They really can't figure that out. I think they will. I don't know. What's their divine feminine energy? What's the divine feminine energy around Libra's crocodile person? Where's the divine feminine energy? Interesting. Here and on. Time. Interesting. Look at the opposite here. Wow. Oh. Look at that. Look at the colors too. Look at the depth of the orange and the brown and the reds and the yellows in Odin. And then look at the blue and the whites and the coolness. Like it's, wow. This person has two very dynamic parts to themselves. They are, you know, they're a pretty good little machine here. They've gotten where they are by having balance in themselves. They really have. However, their method of operation has brought them to a point, I don't want to say stagnation, but you can only get so far being crocodile. You know, I mean, think about a human being. We've continued to change, evolve beyond what crocodile has, and now we run the world. We're not running it very well, but now we're running the world and we have opposable thumbs. So, woo, we can do all sorts of things. So crocodile, they can't get out of the pond. Oh, it's bad. They can't get out of the pond. They don't know how to get out of the pond. But with the time card specifically, I feel, you know, when this card comes out, it usually tells you that you have time, that time is relevant in your mind. And it really is. It really, truly is. When this card comes out, it usually comes out to let you know that if in the past it felt like you didn't have enough time to like accomplish things during the day, during the night, whenever you do your accomplishments, it's just, you're going to have more time. You know how sometimes, let's just say it's a Saturday. I'm going to cut the grass. I'm going to clean the bathrooms. I'm going to get some groceries and do some laundry. What an exciting Saturday, right? So, but, you know, you don't get half of it done sometimes. Like, gosh, why? How did it take me 3 hours to clean 2 bathrooms? Like, I don't understand. And then other times, it can be the same scenario and you get it all done by lunch. Like, what the heck? Is time standing still? That's kind of what this card is. But I feel like for this person, they're just so blocked. Oh, God. It's painful to be in their energy, actually. It's painful to be in their energy. They've both turned their back on one another. Their masculine and feminine energy are very opposite, and to a point that has served them so well because it's brought balance. But at this time, you know, they have probably lived more of their life than what's left on the average. I don't know. Not a lot of us get to 100. I don't, God, let's not even go there. That's just going to scare the crap out of me. So anyway, let's not go there. But so this, I feel like the time here, because they're not embracing both aspects of themselves, this is part of the key for this person to go beyond being the crocodile, is to embrace this masculine and feminine so that they're now here. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that feel much better, right? But that's not how they sit. That's not how they came out. That's not how they're sitting. The whole time I've been putting the masculine on this side and the feminine on that side. So then when I hold it up, it gets mirrored for you, right? Then it's like that. But that's it. So they're not able to reclaim the time. They just don't have the time to do what you do. It's driving them crazy. They want to be like you. They really do, Libra. So what's your masculine energy? What have you got going on, Libra? What is Libra's masculine energy? Wow. We got 2 that just flew out. Pushed the other cards out of the way. Oh, boy. Wow. Very grounded masculine energy. The Jade Emperor, organization, and Thoth, wisdom. Thoth has come out a few times this week. And one of the comments, someone's like, I hate that word Thoth. But doesn't it sound like something that Sylvester the Pussycat would say? Thoth. I thought Pussycat, or a Tweety Bird. Oh no, Tweety Bird said that. I thought Pussycat, right? Yeah, that was Tweety Bird that said that. It's been a while since I've seen. Okay, so you have the Jade Emperor and you have Thoth. This is amazing energy. Wow. The Jade Emperor, like, life is organized. I'm organized within, but this is what you're also always trying to achieve. It's almost as if you're seeing that by having this organization in my life, having what I want in my life and not having too much excess in my life, even if that's objects around your house, if it's relationships around you, if it's goals for yourself, it's keeping it steady and keeping it organized. And then Thoth is the energy of, it's that very clerical God and very educated God. It's the God that, like, even Odin, every single God goes to Thoth for knowledge and guidance because Thoth holds the book of knowledge. Thoth, still hear that person going, I hate that word Thoth. It's hard to say. Thoth. Thoth knows everything. Oh, wait. There was something Thoth didn't know this week. Who was that with? Might have been Aquarius. I can't remember now. I've done so many. Yeah, but generally speaking, you're holding like two wonderful masculine energies here to guide you so that you can have rebirth, so that you can continue to learn information about yourself and others and your world and how you fit into it. It's really nice. And others are starting to come to a point where they're looking, if they're not already, they're going to be coming to you for guidance. So be prepared because, and some of them may be older. Some of them may be older. Some of them, this could even be like a father or a mother figure. You know, your mom might be built like that, but I'm just saying, it's just the masculine energy, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy. It's kind of funny. That is a brick shithouse mama. Nobody messes with that. Mom, you'd be like, nobody messes with my mama. Mama's like that. That is a tough mama. Okay. Your divine feminine energy. Like, now what do you got going on with your divine feminine energy? And that's scooted out like the in-between. Like you're going into another bloody cycle. Look at you. The in-between. And you're handling it so well. That's freaking them out. You are handling it so well. You have, they've seen you do cycle changes. They've seen you go through changes and cycles. You've closed off a cycle. A cycle is closing off for you and a new one is going to begin, but you're not at the new one yet. You're literally the in-between. That's what this is. You are the in-between, but you're still guiding yourself in a very divine way, in a way that still allows you to move. Even when you're in the in-between, you haven't hit a new cycle. You're still somehow growing. It's like, what the heck? Which is the chrysalis stage, right? It's like you're in and out of these chrysalis stages and rehatching as this butterfly, this growth. It's phenomenal. Good for you. Libra, that's amazing. The in-between with Thoth and organization. It's almost as if, too, the way she's all lit up here, it's as if you continue to open your mind on a very intuitive level. You're still looking and seeking answers and asking questions about yourself. Even when you're in the in-between, you could be sitting like, you know, the Four of Swords where somebody is pulled away from everything. They're resting, they're recovering from what may have been a difficult or trying time, and now they're going within. And even when you're doing that, there's still like all this stuff coming in and out, like, ooh. All right, the tarot. Let's go to the Starman Tarot. So, what's going on between crocodile and butterfly specifically here? Ooh, we had two fly out. Interesting. What's going on between crocodile and butterfly? So two cards came out and the way I'm holding them, they sit. Okay, when I have to do this though, it changes. So let's do this. This is how, this side is where crocodile is sitting. This side is where you're sitting in the spread, okay? So this crocodile is 9 of Wands. They're a beaten down warrior. Like, they're tired. been hard. You know, they've done well, but almost, it's almost like seeing that new generation come up and they've got that energy that your crocodile remembers having and the opportunities and the time ahead of them. It's kind of sad. We're all going to be there one day, right? Like, but you don't have to be, because you can look back on everything you've accomplished. I guess it's when you put yourself in a stuck mode, or you really truly believe that you can't move forward anymore, that you don't have the tools to do that. And I'm not old enough yet to know, you know, when it starts to feel like that. I guess it starts to feel like that at different times for everyone. Like, if I think about my grandfather, he was pretty active. He was frickin' chopping wood when he was, splitting wood when he was in his 80s. And, you know, still pulling his boat out of the water and draining it, and be -10 outside, and my hands would be frozen, and he's still working away doing, like, I couldn't keep up with him when I was like a teenager. But then around, I think 86, the last 3 years of his life, he lived till he was 88, he really started to go downhill, but like, he didn't really hit that point until about 3 years before the end. But then you see some people, they retire and that's it. They, you know, so it happens at different times for different people, I guess, when you sort of feel, I really feel for your crocodile. I know this is your reading. I really feel for your crocodile person, because you're doing really well. You are doing really well. And your crocodile. Okay. So the Princess of Cups here, it's a wonderful energy. It's going into new feelings, exploring new aspects of yourself and those around you on a deep level, and being open, like really having your feminine energy open to these explorations and these lessons. Oh, this is the card you guys had for what makes you so beautiful and needed by the rest of the world, is it not? Because I remember this. I remember this. There was the cup with the rainbows, the people in the background who look homeless and beaten down, but you are heralding in like this new energy that's felt on a generational level. Like, you won't even see all the results in this lifetime for yourself, which is amazing. It's almost as if you're okay with that. I'll just keep going and doing what I do. This is that card, right? If any of you saw that video, that was 3 or 4 weeks ago. What makes you so beautiful and needed by others in this world or lifetime, it was called, and it's Libras. And then these people down here, very beaten down. You're just really doing what you're meant to be doing. And this crocodile person is tired. You inspire them, and they wish they could harness what it is that you have. You know, let's get some guidance for your crocodile. If you know who this crocodile is, and I know Libra, you guys are, like, even because this is someone who you would see. They're 9 of Wands. They're the really defeated kind of warrior here. It's just, I just wish I could drop the burdens and move forward with a new start. That's, to me, like these people back here, just on their knees, just defeated, tired. I know, Libra, you would like to give this person some guidance. What guidance can Libra give their crocodile person? Come on, okay. The moon. This is Pisces energy. Oh, go deep within. Really, to go deep within. There has got to be something more here. The moon is about your deep feelings, your intuition, your guidance. Oh. They don't need to jump out of the pond that they're in. They need to expand the pond that they're in by expanding themselves. There you go. Okay, that's it. I don't know how but that just came through. They don't need to go into a bigger pond. They need to make their pond bigger by expanding themselves. They are their pond. That's interesting. All right, Libra. Four of Pentacles is at the bottom here. You just hold steady there. You got stuff coming and you're okay being in the in-between, I feel like. You've got this. You know good stuff is coming. Wow. Pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever done a reading where I've pulled an advice card for the viewer to take to someone that this may relate to. So there you go, Libra. Thank you for allowing me to do that reading for you guys, and I hope you can maybe make a little difference in this person's life. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.